Three news stories for you. Firstly, the Ethiopian government has issued warning letters to four international news outlets. Ethiopian government is threatening to revoke their licenses. Ethiopian government says that if you do not change your ways, you will not be allowed to operate in Ethiopia. Which are the four news outlets? We'll have a detailed look at this important development. Secondly, just a few hours ago, Ethiopian government officially claimed in a statement that it has taken control of a TPLF's stronghold on Kasagita Bati front. What does it mean? Does it mean that Ethiopian government forces, Afar forces, have taken control of Bati? What is the meaning of this statement? We'll try to have a look at this statement. And lastly, viewers, Obasanjo is back in Mekelle. A few hours ago, he held meetings with Debretsion Gebremichael and other leaders. Gata Choreda has tweeted about Obasanjo's visit. We'll have a look at this visit too. Firstly, viewers, the breaking news of today is that Ethiopian government has issued warning letters to four international news outlets. Ethiopian Media Authority has issued these warning letters. The news outlets are the CNN, BBC, Associated Press and Reuters. Ethiopian government has leveled 6 allegations against these international news outlets. Ethiopian government is accusing these international news outlets of disseminating fake news, of undermining Ethiopian government's humanitarian operations, of portraying Ethiopian government's law enforcement operation as a genocidal campaign, and of backing TPLF, of discrediting Ethiopian leadership, including Prime Minister of Ethiopia. Several allegations are mentioned. In short, we can say that Ethiopian government is accusing the four news outlets of supporting TPLF's narrative about this war. Now, two questions. Firstly, how valid is this criticism of Ethiopian government against these news outlets? International news outlets, they have done a tremendous job in uncovering what has been happening in this war, what is happening in this war. We learned a lot about atrocities in Tigray, in Amhara, in Afar, because of these international news outlets. But yes, some of their stories were very irresponsible, like their claims that OLA and TDF had reached close to Addis Ababa. And international news outlets never admit their mistakes. That is the main problem. If you are making a mistake, if you are misreporting, you should render apology as well. You should clarify things as well. But they report and then they do not back down, and sometimes the reporting is not very sound. Firstly. Secondly, Ethiopian government's strategy, media handling strategy is not going to work. If you revoke their licenses, they'll report from Nairobi. They'll sit there, they report about Ethiopia. You cannot stop them from reporting about the ongoing war. Only solution is that you need to take them on board. You need to stay in touch with them. Ethiopia war is selling, viewers. International news outlets are covering this war because it is selling. Their journalists, their reporters are tweeting about this war, and their tweets get hundreds, thousands of likes, shares, and comments. This war is selling. International media will keep on covering it because it's selling. Ethiopian government cannot threaten these news outlets into following its narrative about this war. It can only engage this international media to further to share its narrative. Otherwise, if you keep on threatening them, international media will become more pro TPLF. Secondly, viewers, just a few hours ago, Ethiopian government issued a statement which is a claim about Kasa Gita Bati front, Mile front. Ethiopian government says that TPLF's stronghold on Kasa Gita Bati front has been taken by Ethiopian government forces. What does it mean? Which stronghold is Ethiopian government talking about? No clarification. Is Ethiopian government saying that Bati is under ENDF Afar control or Kasa Gita is under ENDF Afar control? Well, I think 12 hours ago I did a video about battlefield situation. In that video, I told you that Kasa Gita was under ENDF control. TDF was pushed back from Kasa Gita. So, a confirmation to some extent that Kasa Gita is not under Tigray Defense Force. TDF was close to this town. It has been pushed back. But having said that, it does not mean that Bati has been taken by ENDF and Afar forces. We don't have any visual confirmation of TDF losing Bati. ENDF's statement, Ethiopian government statement, is ambiguous. It's talking about a stronghold on Bati Kasagita front. It's not talking about Bati. So that is why Bati is still contested. I have no confirmation that Bati is under ENDF or Afar control. I confirmed 12 hours ago about Kasa Gita. TDF is not in Kasa Gita. We've been coming out, we're able to say for sure about Bati. No visual confirmation as well. Ethiopian government so far has not shared anything, any evidence that it has retaken Bati from Tigray Defense Force. Lastly, viewers, Obasanjo, African Union's mediator to resolve Tigray conflict, is back in Mekelle. This is Obasanjo's third visit of Mekelle in almost 10 days. He held a meeting with Debretsion Gebremichael, Tigray's president. Geta Choreda was also there in the meeting. He tweeted after that. In the tweet, he said that a meeting took place between Obasanjo and Debretsion Gebremichael, and the two agreed to continue their engagements. So mediation efforts are underway. Obasanjo is visiting and meeting all the stakeholders. So far, no outcome. We did hear of an unofficial understanding between Tigray and Ethiopian government for the delivery of aid to the people of Tigray, Amhara and Afar. Even that remains to be seen. Will this understanding be implemented or not? Obasanjo is continuing his efforts. We'll have to wait, I think, for at least 1 week. Then maybe things will become clearer about this mediation effort. Thank you for watching.